My mother and myself heard about this pastor because now I was in grade 10. Yeah, I was in grade 10 and the pain is not going away and it's like it's getting worse. So we're like, let's seek spiritual help. Maybe let's go to a pastor. Maybe a pastor will be able to like prophesy where the problem is coming from and potentially pray for me and whatnot. So we went to this pastor within the neighborhood I was staying in by at the time. And then we went to this pastor and we entered his house. The first thing he said when he looked at me was, "You were born on a Wednesday." I looked at my mom, I was like, "Was I?" And then my mom was like, "Actually, yes. You were born on a Wednesday evening." And then he started, "Okay, you have this problem. That problem, I see where it's coming from, and that problem is going to affect your future. It's going you won't even reach grade 12. Get this." He said, "You will not reach grade 12. By the time you reach grade 12, you won't be able to walk at all. You will be paralyzed and you will be like, there is a Bemba." He said the name in the term in Bemba. I don't know how to put it in English, but I was going to be paralyzed and like in Bemba it's called Ubulebe. Ubulebe. I don't know how I can call it in English. If somebody would know how that is called, please help. But we said Sinkakwata Ubulebe. I was I was defeated. I felt defeated. I was like, okay, arthritis, you've won. I cannot continue living anymore. This is the point where I declare to say there is no way. If God, if you've allowed this sickness to like torment me like this, I can live with the fact that I'm in pain all the time, but not being paralyzed. I am going to die before I am paralyzed. I am not going to be a burden on anybody, not even my own mother. I refuse to be a burden, so I will kill myself. We went home. I looked at the knife. I was like, no, too painful. Should I get doom? Maybe I should climb Butterhoffins and fall. I was putting I was going through all these scenarios. I was putting scenarios in my head how I would die, and then I was thinking, what if I do not die? What if I end up breaking my leg? What if I end up just if I stab myself in the stomach? What if I just have I end up with a wound and I do not die? Okay, what would secure? What would make sure I die? What would guarantee my death? I was thinking those days, I was just thinking about it. You know what started to happen? I would only go to school twice a week, once a week. If I go 3 times a week, then that's if I go twice a week, they're lucky. I was every Friday I wouldn't go to school. Sometimes a Monday and a Friday I would not go. I would go on a Wednesday and a Thursday. I would only maybe go on a Monday. I stopped caring. If I'm told anybody tells me if you continue like this you'll be expelled, I'm like, go for it. Who cares? Go for it. And then in grade 12, I was made a prefect. So I was forced to like have a good conduct at school. So, but the missing of school didn't stop there. I would every Friday I would not go. In fact, being a prefect, I think, made everything even worse because I would go at 8 at school and I wouldn't care because I would pass through the big gate. I'd pass the big gate, there won't be question because prefects were allowed. Prefect, head girl, head boy, they were allowed to go through the big gate and no questions asked. So, and I would knock off at any time I want. As long as I've left my bag inside, so maybe somebody will carry it for me. Or I don't know how I used to do it. I don't know, I think I used to carry my bag. But I'll just leave school anytime I want. I'll go to school anytime I want. I really literally stopped caring. You know what happened? Grade 11, grade 12, the whole grade 12, I wasn't paralyzed. And then I was like, that's Papa was really a man of God. What really happened? How did he miss it? What what happened? I really believed him, but again I couldn't go through with the suicide because I was too scared. I was a coward. I don't know. Maybe somehow the Spirit of God just stopped me from committing that suicide, if I may, because I really wanted to, but I couldn't. I wanted to, but I couldn't. So, grade 12, right? Grade 12, I started caring more about drama club. I joined poetry, but I never presented any poems. So we started writing like poems and present them somewhere, and that's what made me happy. That's what encouraged me to start going to school. Bless my drama club teacher. He really contributed a lot to my school, to my finishing of my secondary education. And God bless Madam, what's my great teacher's name? Madam Nachalwe. That was she is a good woman. She really encouraged me. I told her a little bit about my problem, small, and she tried talking to me a little bit, but I never told her like in depth. So that's what she said really encouraged me. But again, it was me that going through everything. Like somebody can understand, but not fully. I'm in so much pain. I'm talking to somebody, and then they're saying, "Don't worry, you'll be fine." I'm not fine right now. So what are you talking about? So that was the kind of the situation with me. So I finished grade 12 and I wasn't paralyzed, but I was, what used to happen now? Every time I'm in pain, I'm like, wait, am I paralyzed? I would try to move my legs. Am I paralyzed already? Am I paralyzed already? Am I paralyzed? Am I close to being paralyzed? So it was really hard getting through those days. That pastor put my mental health on a test, really. I had to overcome my mental stability was tested. I just couldn't. Okay, I think I'm going to end this video here, but I just wanted to tell you why I hated pastor. Not that the pastor was wrong for telling me the prophecy though, but by the way, the pastor died. In 2012, I think he died. I heard that he had died. I don't know why or how, but he died. So please get me right. The pastor wasn't wrong for telling me his prophecy, but the way he said it, he was like 100% sure that I wasn't going to make it to grade 12. Even when I was writing my exam, right? Even when I was writing my exams, I was thinking, it's no use. After I'm going to be paralyzed. And funny thing, I started feeling like I was being paralyzed. Because whenever I'm in pain, I would think, maybe this is it. Maybe this is what paralysis feels like. You get. So I wasn't mad at him for telling me I was going to be paralyzed, but the way he delivered the news. At least maybe some persons would be like, I'm seeing the spirit of paralysis, but when we pray for you, you will be fine. And then maybe he prays and then he says it is now gone. But I went at home with the idea that come what may, I am going to be paralyzed. So that's what really destroyed me. Anyways, next up, I think I'm going to talk about in the same 2011, my mother was like, let's go back to the hospital, and that's where I received another news. Maybe or maybe not, I may talk about it in the next video. For now, thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you watching and listening to me, even though whatever I'm talking about is devastating, and not me. Uh, it, even though what I'm talking about is devastating and not encouraging, not positive vibes, but I really appreciate you for watching and for your support in general. I'll see you in the next one. For now, it's bye.